Good afternoon. This is Jake Wyer with Blue Coast Realty. Just left a couple of clients that I've been working with all week. Actually, they're planning to make a move out here from New Jersey, and something that they said to me a couple times that resonated with me, and it comes up pretty often, and is kind of a funny situation that a lot of people say to me is that they're looking for a perfect location to relocate to, and that Wilmington seems like that. And I always try to not downplay people's expectations, but realistic expectations. Wilmington's amazing. We're really happy that my family has made the move here. I'm originally from San Diego, California, and it took me my entire lifetime to actually make the decision to make a move out of California. And a lot of factors played into that, and a lot of people back home and here always ask me why I would ever leave somewhere like California. And it's a lot of the same reasons why a lot of people are relocating from different areas of the country. We kind of came to the conclusion that some of our goals, short-term and long-term goals, were not very obtainable in California due to cost of living, and so we decided to start looking at other places in the country that might afford us to purchase home, raise a family, not work 70 hours a week to try to maintain a lifestyle. Was all very important to us. So the other parts were kind of just personal preferences. Wanted to be coastal. I've always grown up on the coast, like to surf, just have boat time, have time with the family, things like that. So that was hugely important to me. And I also didn't want to be spending half the year in the snow. So really that limits the size of your options by quite a bit. So we had a few other options that were on our plate that we looked at, but ultimately Wilmington really kind of checked off most of the things that we wanted. We wanted a decent sized city, not huge. As you can see behind me, this is the downtown area. This is actually, if anybody's familiar or fans of One Tree Hill, this is where the basketball scenes were shot. So if it looks familiar, that's probably why. That's actually the building behind me that Matlock was actually shot at too. So they got some really cool architecture here. That was a big thing to me. I really like the character of the architecture, and I like the fact there's a river, there's an ocean, there's an international airport. So I mean, there's a lot of things. There's a university. There's a lot of things that check off, and it's not a huge city. So. My clients, though, that I left today, they brought up the point that they're looking for a perfect area, and they think that Wilmington meets that. And I always try to explain to them that what one person's perfect is not the other person's perfect. I hear people here complain all the time about the size of this city, that it's huge. Personally, I would like to see it a little bit bigger than it is currently. There's plenty to do here, plenty of restaurants. They do concerts here, things like that. So, I mean, not to say there's not things to do here, but it's still a small town. It's a small, sleepy, coastal, southern town, which is great, which is perfect. It's a great place you want to raise your family at. You can go to the beach. You don't have to kill yourself working 70 hours a week to maintain a lifestyle like you would in San Diego. So, I guess what I would bring away from all of this is, make a list of your priorities, what's important to you, what you absolutely can't live without in a new location, what you can live without, and just go from there. I think Wilmington, if anybody's looking for a nice coastal city that's moderate size-wise, it's worth a visit. Take a look. I'd be happy to share any information that I've learned over the years of living here. By no means am I the end-all be-all expert, and everybody has their own expectations and their own wants and wish lists. So if you're looking for a perfect place, I don't know if that exists, but I know one thing and it took me leaving California and San Diego to realize that you're willing to put up with a lot of shortcomings, so you don't have to make a hard decision and a hard move. No place is going to be perfect, but if it's a better situation and affords you a better lifestyle, it's definitely worth the exploration. And if you have any questions regarding North Carolina in general, the Wilmington area specifically, I do work in real estate here, so happy to help you out with any questions you might have, point you in some of the right directions. Again, this is Jake Wyer with Blue Coast Realty, and I hope this was a little bit helpful.